Welcome to your 20-minute yoga class for when you feel exhausted. For this practice, you'll need one bolster, preferably the kind that look like a tube. However, if you just have a pillow, that will also do, or rolled up blankets. And we'll just begin on our backs in Shavasana. Bringing your legs wide, arms along your sides or out to a T. And just taking a moment here to completely surrender to gravity. Allowing yourself to shed the weight of your bones. Finding just a couple of cleansing breaths here. Exhale all of the air out of your lungs. Take a deep breath in, filling up. And sighing your breath out, letting go. Inhale, breathing in. And exhale, sighing your breath out, letting go a little more. And perhaps finding a couple more cleansing breaths here at your own pace. Feeling the weight of your body. Noticing how easy it is to be completely held and supported by the surface beneath you. And gently start to roll onto one side of your mat, finding fetal pose, bringing your knees together. And just taking a moment here to notice how it feels to be in your body. Knowing that you are safe in this process. And just taking or dedicating this time to letting go and coming back to your breath. Knowing that downtime is not wasted time, but rather so necessary to our well-being. And I invite you here to slowly start to make your way all the way up onto your mat, finding a seat at the back of your mat. And bring your bolster or pillow out in front of you in the middle of your mat. Drawing your toes to touch, bring your knees as wide as comfortable. And just starting to find some gentle neck circles here. Relaxing your shoulders down your back. Allowing your head to be heavy. And slowly making your way back through center. Start to walk your arms out in front of you, extended child's pose. Resting your head, your chest, maybe even your belly on your bolster. An option here to gaze to one side of your space, so that way your cheek is on your bolster. And simply allowing this prop to completely hold you here. To receive you, allowing yourself to completely let go of the weight of your body. And gently switching cheeks here if you were gazing to one side of your mat. And just noticing how easy it is to simply just be held. How easy it is to simply just be received. Finding just a couple more deep breaths in your extended child's pose. With every breath, letting go just a little more here. Softening the muscles around your wrist, between your fingers. Slowly start to make your way all the way up. Bring your bolster to one side of your mat. Next, we'll transition into half frog. So slowly lower all the way down onto your belly, drawing your legs back behind you. Then bringing your left knee in line with your left hip. And perhaps making a pillow here with your palms, or bringing your arms out to the side, resting your cheek or forehead on your mat. And simply allowing yourself to let go here, to notice the surface beneath your body, feeling the connection with the earth beneath you. Noticing how much more relaxed you feel, showing up for yourself, and just connecting with your breath and your body. Gently start to lift your chest, coming into a supine twist. Slide your right arm underneath your left, and slowly start to roll over onto your back. Now, option here to place your bolster, pillow, underneath your left leg for a little more support. Or you can also draw your right leg towards your left leg. And the goal here is to find this pose to be relaxing and restorative. No need to hold your leg up or any sort of muscular engagement. Allow your arms to open to the side as if you are a bird opening your wings. With every exhale, feeling your shoulders melting more and more into your mat. Slowly start to make your way back onto your belly, removing your bolster, drawing your legs behind you, then bringing your pillow to the other side of your mat. Finding half frog on the right side, bending your right leg, draw your knee in line with your hip, and finding any variation here for your arms or forehead, maybe even using your bolster underneath your arms here. Just finding the best position to let go. Completely surrendering to gravity here. And with every exhale, feeling your inner thighs release and melt a little more. Softening the tiny muscles around your ankles, between your toes. We'll slowly start to transition into a supine twist. Lift your chest and slide your left arm underneath your right. Slowly rolling over onto your back, extending your arms. Option to bring your bolster underneath your left leg. Noticing how the surface beneath you feels. With every exhale, melting a little more into your supine twist. Where can you let go just a little more here? Slowly start to come out of your supine twist into ball pose, bringing both knees in towards your chest, wrapping your arms around your shins, and just giving yourself a gentle hug here for taking a break, for taking care of yourself. Our next posture will be reclined butterfly pose. An option here to use your bolster, which I highly recommend. So from here, you would place your bolster underneath your spine, just bringing it to your mat, and you want the bolster just generally starting at your low back. So as you lay down, you'll be completely supported by the bolster. If your head hangs off, just bringing another pillow or blanket here to place underneath the back of your head. And then bring the soles of your feet together, opening your knees out wide, allowing your arms to fall where they please, rather that's along your sides, or maybe bringing one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart space. Know that if you are experiencing a lot of pain and discomfort in your hips or inner thighs, you could also bring a prop underneath your knees or thighs here. Allowing any pressure or stress to start to melt off your shoulders, into your bolster, into the surface beneath you, and all the way down into the earth. As you feel your body becoming lighter and more open, noticing how easy it is to simply just let go. We will slowly start to come out of this posture. If you have the bolster underneath your spine, I recommend rolling to one side, removing the bolster, and then coming back onto your mat, keeping your bolster nearby for supported bridge. However, just taking a moment here to draw your knees into your chest, plant your hands on top of your knees, and start to find some gentle circles. Maybe that's keeping your knees together or separating your legs. And draw your heels back down onto your mat, lifting your hips, bridge pose. And draw your bolster underneath your low back and your tailbone. And once again, allowing your arms to fall where they please. Know that you can always allow your knees to fall towards each other as well. And just noticing this posture, what feels good in your body. Perhaps extending your legs long, noticing the opening in the front of your hips. And slightly draw your chin towards your chest, creating a length in the back of your neck. Continue to breathe easy. We will slowly start to make our way into our last posture, final Shavasana. I recommend lifting your hips and then slowly sliding your bolster down onto your mat, bringing your bolster underneath your knees. Know that this is always an option here for the bolster, allowing your arms to open, gently softening your gaze or closing your eyes, and just noticing the sounds around your space, bringing you deeper and deeper into relaxation. Noticing here if you are still holding on to anything, perhaps any tightness in your palms or wrists, shoulders or jaw, and simply just thinking about letting go or finding a couple of cleansing breaths here, knowing that you are completely held in this space and that it is safe to let go. Now I invite you here to start to let go of the concept of time, letting go of the idea of the distant past, all of the things that have happened, and letting go of the need to control the future or to get anywhere to become someone, and rather feeling yourself melt more and more into this present moment. Noticing how it feels to be in no time. This is where I will leave you for our practice. Thank you so much for showing up.